So this is Oi. He's just some sort of terrier mix. He and Rocky, took him a little while for Rocky to warm up to him, but they're buddies now, as you can see. If you follow any of my social media, you know I absolutely love dogs. And I knew that at this job, you know, I'd be living in kind of small town areas, probably not close to people I already know. And I just figured, you know, it'd be some work and maybe a little more something to stress about, but I think, you know, having a companion like a dog will just make a really big difference on my life and just make me happier in general, having, you know, always having somebody waiting for me when I come home. And so far, even just in general, even though I'm near my friends, just having him here, I don't know, it's a nice new change. He was a rescue. They didn't know, or he was a stray before, so they didn't really know much about his past, but he seemed super healthy. The shelter hadn't had him too long. He already knew how to sit in shakes, and he seemed really like comfortable going into a house, and then comfortable in cars. So I'm assuming he had a maybe somewhat decent owner at some point before he got lost or whatever happened. But he's super smart. He seems to pick up on stuff really well. He doesn't try to run away any chance he gets. He really loves everybody, all the people. He just wants to be their friends. He really likes other dogs. He's like gentle with them, but he like never stops trying to play with them, even if they don't want to, so they kind of get frustrated. But super good boy. The only issue we're having right now is some separation anxiety, so whenever I leave him alone and like he can't see anybody, so I'm currently kennel training him, or crate training, whatever you call it, and he'll just non-stop for quite a while bark, and that'll be an issue that, you know, I can't guarantee my living space in the future because I'll be moving every now and then. So that would obviously be quite an issue if I live in an apartment building, because, you know, I'll probably be leaving for work at 5:30 in the morning when most people are still asleep, and I can't have him barking for an hour straight. So trying to work on that, just doing all the usual steps that friends have told me and the internet tells me, you know, focusing focusing on positive reinforcement with it, so not trying to not associate anything negative with the kennel. And he's not like scared of being in the kennel in general. I make him sleep in the kennel at night, but I'm also sleeping in the same room as him. So when I'm in the same room as him and he's in his kennel, no problem. So he'll sleep through the whole night. He doesn't do anything stupid or try to get out, but he definitely freaks out a decent bit when he's all alone in his kennel. Today I was gone for 4 hours. I left my camera running. I had like an hour 48 left on the SD card, and I couldn't exactly see where he was going because I turned the lights off, and he barked for like at least half an hour. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Barked for like half an hour, and then he stopped. I don't know if he fell asleep or something, and then like an hour later either he woke up or heard a sound and then barked for another 10 minutes. And then for the remainder of what I had open on the SD card, he stayed quiet. So I don't know if that changed in the rest of the time that I was gone. And then later today, I left him again and left the camera running. I think I was gone for... Hey! Keep it cool, guys. Keep it cool. Oh my gosh. He likes to be close to people. But, so yeah, I left him again. My buddy and I just like went over to Guitar Center for a little bit. I think it was 40, maybe 50 minutes, and he was barking straight the whole time. So, I don't know. I guess it'll just take time. I've only had him Today is Monday, and I've had him since Thursday evening, I think, so it hasn't been that long. I'm hoping he stops, obviously, barking constantly when he's alone, because literally outside of that, I have like no worries about him. He's not, oh my gosh, he's not at all a threat to any people or other dogs, and he seems really smart, so yeah, that's a bit of an update of what's been going on. Like I said, it was really boring while I was studying for my test. Really had nothing to film because I was apparently fighting off mono, super tired, and if I wasn't just like having no energy, I was trying to study. And yeah, now I got a dog. I'm excited. He's such a good boy. We just gotta work on the separation anxiety bit. I think we'll be good to go. Tomorrow, I decided to. Originally, I thought I was gonna start work in a week from today, but they're gonna push orientation back for me and I don't know, maybe other people a week. So I'm actually happy about that because then that gives me another week to work with OA and hopefully get rid of that separation anxiety. But tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Colorado. So this last school year, I had 3 random roommates and became really good friends with one of them, and pretty good friends with the other, another one, and the one I bonded with most, I guess, he lives out in Colorado, and then I have some family out there too. And then the other roommate is from Western Iowa, so I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna pick the one roommate up on the way, and then we're gonna go stay in Colorado for I think 5 days. And through the guy I'm picking up, he's never been to Colorado, so he's really excited. We're gonna bring away with us. I think he really likes being in a car, so I don't think there'll be a problem with that. And I should be able to spend most of the trip with him. He's really athletic, so I'm sure he can do just fine hiking as long as I bring enough water. And yeah, I won't be able to do as much as I would have liked, just because of the whole mono thing. But honestly, just chilling in Colorado is awesome enough compared to being in Iowa. So excited for that. I gotta pack up tonight and leave early in the morning. I'll have to bring my cameras and hopefully get some, I don't know, fun footage there. It's just been a bunch of talking, but yeah, that pretty much sums up what's been going on here. Some kind of twists and turns, and hopefully I hear back about the FE exam soon. Said that it takes 7 to 10 days, and once it hits tomorrow, it'll be 7 days, so I guess hopefully tomorrow, best case, I'll get it back.